Welcome to LoFi Yoga. Today's 10-minute practice will strengthen the core and energize the body. We'll start today's practice in extended child's pose. Bring your big toes together to touch and set your knees hip-width distance or as wide as your mat. Let your hips drop back towards your heels. Extend your arms overhead, pressing into your palms. Let your shoulders relax here. Relax any muscles you don't need, your jaw, the muscles around your eyes. Take a moment to check in with your breath, noticing the natural rhythm. Press into your hands and begin to walk up onto hands and knees. With your hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes and send your hips up and back. Keep your arms long and press your chest in towards your thighs. Try to press into the mat with your fingertips and knuckles so less weight is in your wrists. With feet hip-width distance apart, start to bend into one knee and then the other to pedal out the feet and stretch deeper into the hips. Extend the right foot back for three-legged dog with the hips squared down towards the mat. Inhale to lift the heel a little higher, and then exhale, squeeze the knee in towards the nose. Plant the foot between the palms and keep the back knee lifted. With the right knee over the ankle, sink the hips down and forward. Maintaining the lunge, plant the left hand to the inside of the right foot. Twist open to the right side of your mat, and if it's comfortable, you can stack the shoulders and open up the right arm towards the sky, looking wherever is comfortable for your neck. On your exhale, bring your right hand down to the outside of your right leg. Start to put weight into your hands and drop your right knee down to the mat. Bringing your weight into your right hand, roll open to the left side of your mat, bringing your left hand to your hip or opening up towards the sky, stacking the shoulders. You can stay here, or if you'd like an added challenge, you can straighten the right leg and stack the feet and come into a full side plank. You can keep the left foot on the ground, or you can begin to lift it up towards the sky. Exhale, release, and roll into plank pose. With the shoulders over the wrists, try to have one straight line from your toes to your head, pressing into your fingertips and knuckles. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale and press the hips back into downward dog, pressing the chest in towards the thighs, arms long, rotating your shoulder blades down and away from each other. We'll move on to the other side. Send the left heel back for three-legged dog, keeping the hips squared towards the ground. Inhale, lift the left heel a little higher, and on your exhale, squeeze the knee in towards the nose, shoulders coming over the wrists. Plant the left foot between the palms, keeping the right knee lifted off the mat. Ensure that your left knee has not gone past your ankle and that your knee and ankle are stacked one over the other. Drop your hips down and forward, stretching into your hip flexors. Plant the right hand to the inside of the left foot and begin to open up towards the left side of your mat. If it's comfortable, you can stack the shoulders and open up the left arm towards the sky, looking wherever's comfortable for your neck. On your exhale, release your left hand to the outside of your left foot. Begin to bring your weight into your hands and bring your left knee down to the mat. Roll on to your left hand and open up to the right side of the mat. Your right hand can come to your hip, or you can stack the shoulders, opening the hand up towards the sky. For an added challenge, you can straighten the left leg and stack the feet for a full side plank. And then for an even added challenge, you can begin to lift the right leg up into a side star plank. Exhale, release, and roll into a traditional plank. With your shoulders over your wrists, ensure that your body is in one straight line from your head to your toes. Shoulders are away from the ears, relaxing any muscles you don't need, and draw everything in towards your midline. Exhale, send the hips back for downward dog, pressing the chest in towards the thighs. Take a moment to pedal out the feet and stretch into the hips. We'll send the right heel back for three-legged dog once again, hips squared down towards the mat. On the exhale, squeeze the knee in towards the nose and step the right foot foot between the palms. With the knee over the ankle, come up into crescent lunge, hips squared forward towards the front of the mat. There can be a slight bend in the back knee. Arms are overhead, standing on the ball of your back foot. Bring your hands together to touch at heart center. Drop the shoulders away from the ears, and on the exhale, come into a twist, hooking the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Continue to sink into the hips. Begin to bring the weight into the right foot. Coming into chair pose with a twist, we'll bring the left foot to meet the right, sitting back with the hips, tailbone towards the floor. Hug the navel in towards the spine. Inhale and lengthen the spine a little longer, and on your exhale, release into forward fold with a soft bend in the knees. Let the head hang heavy. On your inhale, come to halfway lift with a flat back, hands on the shins. Exhale, release, forward fold, plant the hands, and step back into plank pose, shoulders over the wrists. Send the hips back into downward dog and press the chest in towards the thighs. Let the head hang heavy. Inhale, send the left heel back for three-legged dog, hips squared down towards the mat. Inhale, lift the left foot a little higher, and exhale, bring the knee in towards the nose, planting the left foot between the palms. With the knee over the ankle, come up into crescent lunge, hips squared forward. On the ball of that right foot, you can bend that back knee. Arms come up along the side of the ears. Bring the hands in together to touch at heart center. And on your exhale, twist to bring your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Press your shoulders away from your ears and hug your navel in towards your spine. On your inhale, lengthen your spine a little longer. Begin to bring the weight into the left foot. We'll be coming into chair pose with a twist. Bring your right foot up to meet your left, maintaining the twist. Sit your hips back a little further, tucking the tailbone down towards the floor. Lift the chest open towards the sky. On your inhale, lift up a little taller, and on your exhale, release into forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. You can have a soft bend in your knees here. On your inhale, come into halfway lift with a flat back. Bring the hands to your shins, shoulders pressing away from your ears. Exhale, forward fold and plant the hands. Step the feet back into a high plank. Shoulders are over the wrists, body is in one long line. Press the hips back and come into downward dog for one last time. Arms long, chest pressing in towards the thigh. Let the head hang heavy. Let the knees come down to the mat. From hands and knees, keep the hips stacked over the knees and begin to walk the palms out towards the front of your mat. Continue to walk the hands out until the forehead meets a block or down to the mat. Keep the lower belly engaged so the low back is safe. Ensure that your hips are still stacked over your knees. Let your shoulders and upper body relax. Let your breath stretch your rib cage with every inhale and exhale, expanding the ribs in all four directions. Start to walk the hands back in and come into a seated position. From here, extend your right leg out long in front of you. Cross your left foot over your right thigh and press your left foot into the mat. Bring the left hand behind your left hip, and inhale, lift the right hand up towards the sky. On your exhale, twist over to the left side of your mat, hooking your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Try to engage your abs to move deeper in this twist rather than using your elbow as leverage. On every inhale, lengthen the spine a little taller, and on every exhale, twist a little deeper. Exhale, release and uncross the legs. Bring the left leg out straight in front of you. Cross the right foot over the left thigh and press the right foot into the mat. Bring the right hand behind the right hip, and on your inhale, lift the left arm up towards the sky. On your exhale, twist over to the right side of your mat, hooking your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Hugging the navel in towards the spine, inhale, lift the spine a little taller, and on every exhale, twist a little deeper. Exhale, release, and come to find a comfortable seat. Let your shoulders and the tops of your thighs relax. Take a couple deep breaths here. Thank you for joining me in this practice today. If you like this class, please like this video and subscribe to my channel to help support free yoga. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.